I did get a dirty chai. This is my second dirty chai of the day. So if my eyeballs are shaking,
it's my fault.
You're looking too close in my eyes. It's Tim's fault. Tim got me turned on to dirty chai.
It's really good.
It is delicious. Try it. It's delicious. When I drank it this morning, I felt a tingle in my shoulders. Is that weird? Is that a normal thing?
Are you having a heart attack?
No!
I'm just making sure.
But I did. I drank it, and I didn't explain it this morning, but I was like, there's like a rather brisk tingle going on in my shoulders. Dirty chai. Who knew? Sorry. We need to move on. Welcome to Tribe TMI. The TMI stands for too much information, but we're going to give it to you anyway.
But there's no such thing.
There is no such
Not with Tribe. We try to give you all the information we can.
But we still labeled it Tribe TMI.
Yeah.
Because we want to give you more information than you possibly need, and that way you can do it. And so, before we do that, though, this is the middle school personality ministry topic we're going to cover as we tell you what's going on in Tribe. Here it is. And I haven't thought about this, so this is first. What is Tribe Midweek all about? What the world is Tribe Midweek all about? Okay? So Tribe Midweek is when?
Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights from what time to what time, Tim?
Doors open at 5:45, and then we start service at 6, and then we end until...
Service? Wait, huh?
Service at 6, right?
No.
The hangout time starts at 6.
The Snack Shack opens and the JWAC opens at 6.
Tim is there every Wednesday.
We're actually doing this video for Tim so that he can know what's going on Tribe
Midweek. This a little bit.
Let's just start over.
Nope.
Doors open at 5:45.
Yes.
We start at 6, but service starts at 6:30.
Nope.
45.
6:45. And then we start. We have worship, and we talk about the Lord. We sing, and then we say goodbye at 8 o'clock.
So now we know that Tim is just there.
We know that Tim's just there, and he waits for us to give him instructions as to what's happening. Tim, we love you. This was funny. This was funny. Yes, Tribe Midweek is our midweek service. Doors open about 5:45. There's all kinds of stuff that happens up to kickoff time. It's a worship service led a lot by students. Students do a lot, preaching of the word, all kinds of stuff. But we're going to talk about that as we talk about the stuff we're doing. So, first thing we're talking about is camp.
Camp.
What do we need to know about camp that we didn't say last time? We still got space open, so sign up.
Yeah, there's about 23 spots left.
So get your students signed up. Get your students' friends signed up.
Yeah, if you know someone who, would like to go to camp or, needs to go to camp.
Come on. We would love to have them go. The camp's going to be great this year. And hey, little nugget, Tim actually mentioned this. There's a nugget for camp. The Tribe, what do we call them? Spirit Days?
Yeah.
Spirit
They're
Days.
different.
Days.
They're different. See what that camera's doing? They're different this year.
No more Tribe socks.
No more Tribe socks this year. But this year, should I tell them what we're going to do or just hint at it? What should we do?
Maybe a hint.
Just a hint.
Just a hint.
It's celebration.
Yeah.
It's celebration events.
Yes.
That makes sense?
There's
three of them.
We tell them later.
Yes, it's 3 of them. And so we are going to transform Awanata each day into a celebration. So before lunch, that campus will be a celebration of that holiday. Did I give too much?
No. There's a lot of holidays.
There's a lot of holidays. There's
Hanukkah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not going to do that one, but that's okay. We love Hanukkah. All right, so that's camp. So get signed up. And parents, if your students, sometimes it amazes me sometimes that parents ask this question, and thank you for asking this question. They say, can my student's friend come to camp? Yes. Get them signed up. We'll get the information to them. That'll be really cool. We'd love for your friend to invest in his friend by bringing him to camp. It'd be really good.
Yep.
It'd be a great opportunity. So get them signed up. So that's camp, and camp is June
16th through the 20th.
Yes, and we're going to Awanata Valley, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours away at most.
Closer than
It's closer.
we've been the past
Lots
few
to
years.
do. You can check out Register Online. We'll send more information about that. And parents, Rachel actually asked this question, are we having a parent meeting? And so what we've decided is
we're going to do informational videos and send them out to you guys, and also post them on YouTube and such. So that way the information comes straight to you, and because we know you guys have busy schedules.
You do have busy schedules.
But there'll be a lot of info, and that way you can sit down when you have time. You can watch it with your student as well, just in case they want to hear what info is. And
especially the guideline video. The one that talks about the guidelines. Your students need to know the guidelines.
Yes, they do.
Can you help us by making sure they do? That'd be great. That'd be really good. So what else about midweek would parents need to know about? It is, what would you, Tim, how would you classify the atmosphere? Tim's like scared now. Tim's afraid.
Don't ask me.
Tim's afraid that his whole life's been a dream and he just woke up and he doesn't quite know if everything is actually true anymore.
Everything's been on autopilot.
That's right.
It's all blur.
So Tim, what is, if you could explain to a parent the atmosphere and personality of Tribe Midweek, how would you do that?
Okay, so very simply, it is controlled chaos.
It is.
Basically, we give your child some responsibility and some freedom in a
Control.
supervised.
And there's a ton of great adults there, y'all.
Yes,
Exactly.
we have at least 20 or 30 leaders.
Tribe leaders, if you're watching this right now, we love you.
Yes, you're awesome.
Gosh, we love you so much. I wish I could give you this chai coffee just for the time.
the dirty one.
The dirty chai. Dirty chai for all.
Exactly.
All right, so, but yes, so it's controlled chaos. What else, Tim?
It's basically an area where, like I said before, we give your child some responsibility on their own decision making, but with supervision.
Yeah.
And so it gives them an opportunity to actually make their own choices, make right choices.
Yep,
we obviously stray towards that area.
We want you to make the right choices.
Exactly. Not towards the wrong
Not
area.
wrong
But even
choices.
if you do something wrong, that is okay. We
What?
teach
What?
You, well, no, we teach you the right way.
Yes.
But we forgive
Yeah,
you.
and sometimes students don't realize the thing they're doing is not best for that environment, and we're able to help them realize that.
Exactly.
It's
And
really
so
good.
it's like we like forgive you like Jesus forgives you.
That's
we
so
don't
good.
punish you like
We have planned forgiveness sessions.
Exactly,
I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
That's so strange. Tim, you explain things so wonderfully.
it's
Very entertaining.
You're so entertaining. Rachel, how would you describe the personality of Tribe? Midweek. Midweek.
I mean, I would definitely say if you're a parent and you walk in, it does
Yes.
look chaotic.
It may
But
freak you out.
Don't freak out because it is, like Tim said, a controlled chaos. We allow that kind of environment because we know your students sit in class all day and they want to come and they want to hang out, and they're also middle schoolers, so they got to get those energies out.
Gotta get those jigabee out.
Yeah, whatever that is. But we also are, we supervise them, and we keep a watchful eye on them because we care about them very much. That's why we are there every Wednesday.
We don't let them run around with sharp objects.
Because we know that sometimes you're like, all right, let me just drop them off at church because they're kind of crazy today.
They're kinda crazy.
And we welcome that. We love that about middle school students, and so we want to give them that opportunity to.
it's kind of like the angle of our camera,
It's kind of off a little bit.
Tribe
Maybe
is
we
like
should-
a little
messing-
bit off.
It's messing
but
with.
it's still working. The camera's rolling.
All right.
So that's how Tribe is. A little crooked,
It's melting.
but it's still there.
I'm driving my wife's car, and this thing that holds the camera doesn't stick to the windshield as good on
It's
hers
kind of like melting.
because her windshield's clean and it doesn't have any dirt to stick to, which it does on the Jeep. So that's Tribe Midweek a little bit. We'll talk more about it. What's next on the agenda, Rachel? That we need to know about.
Saturday, April 12th, we have our Love Life event. I know I moved it too far, didn't
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I? And it is from 8 a.m. We want you to get the Student Center super quick right there at 8
a.m.
o'clock.
We're leaving at 8. We're going to pull out at 8.
You are? We are?
Aren't we?
Do you want to do that?
What time should we pull out?
Probably we could do 8:30 at the latest.
Okay, we're going to pull out at 8:30.
But don't show up at 8:30. That's why we never tell you what time we're leaving. Oh, it's... Welcome to Tribe. The camera
This is so great. This is the best Tribe TMI we've ever done. We've only done 2, but that's
stick it
okay.
back to the
This
windshield.
is the best.
So Saturday, April 12th, we're going to Love Life Charlotte. We have at least like 7 families signed up to go, which is their middle school
Awesome.
student, and the parents are coming as well. It's okay if you would like your student to come. Like, they're not taking me seriously.
I'm taking you serious.
This is a serious event.
Sorry, it is a serious event.
And the camera's crooked.
That's okay. It's good.
We're Love Life Charlotte. We're going to a rally where we'll be right outside the abortion clinic in Charlotte.
What was the name of the street it's on again?
Latrobe Drive.
Yes. So if you are checking this out, and I will tell you personally, if you are in Charlotte or could just drive down through that loop just to see where it is, you'll get an idea of just the area it's in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where your students are going to be. But yeah.
But if you understand what kind of event this is and you would like your student to come and participate and experience it, but you're not able to come with them, that's fine. Just by signing them up for it and signing the permission form, you're understanding that they're going to be there at that place experiencing that rally and understanding the seriousness of that event. But they are more than welcome to come if you aren't able to come, but we encourage you to come if you're able to.
And also
parents,
this Sunday coming up is our Love Life Sunday.
Life is Best.
It's Life is Best Sunday, and we'll be talking more about the Saturday event this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who don't know, Life is Best Sunday is when we take, there's a video series that we use, and you'll get it in this partner email.
Yep.
So you can look ahead of time and see what your student in life groups is going to see, and also so you can have a conversation with your student about it as well. And so that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully you can be a part of that. If not, if you don't feel like your student is ready for this, which we totally get, then please be praying for us. Please be praying. I was telling a student the other day, they said, will we do this again? I literally hope we never have to do it again. I would really hope that place would be closed down by the next month.
Yeah.
We're literally hoping that abortion mill will be completely shut down and done, out of business, so you wouldn't have to have another rally outside of it. That's what we pray for.
Yeah.
We want it to shut down. We want hearts change, and we want the place shut down. So there it is. Okay, so back to this one. Tribe Midweek. What's something they need to know about Tribe Midweek?
I would say that we do challenge your students to stay focused and to be in the Word and to participate in worship time, because they are young and they are students, but they are more than capable of hearing the Word and taking notes and remaining focused. So we challenge them to do that.
So what you're saying is we try to model a behavior. We try to disciple them as to when you're gathering together to worship and to hear the Word preached, to sing, to pray. There is a behavior. There is a way you behave in that setting that shows that's important to you. And we try to model that. And we correct just to let you know, sometimes we have to call students out lovingly. Might not sound lovingly then, but we do that. But I also just am so excited that every Wednesday we have so many students that show up for that.
It's a blessing.
And so, so we do a lot of stuff up before service. There's music, and most of the praise band is made up of middle school students, which is pretty awesome. And then we spend a lot of time in prayer. And then for the teaching time, we go through what we're learning on Sunday mornings. So we go through that. I may teach. We'll have a number of teachers that teach throughout the month that we do a rotation. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome.
Should we tell them a little bit about the offering that we take?
Yes, do that. Real
Tim?
quick.
Oh, yeah. So we do it for...
Buckle your seat. No telling where this is going. I'm just laughing at Tim. I love Tim.
I'm a Lebanon.
Yes.
Yes.
Beirut, Lebanon. That's
and
right.
so there is a church there that we help and support. Actually, one of, what's his name? Mark, right?
Marcus.
Yes.
The pastor's son came and spoke to our group.
Yes, exactly. So they do a wonderful job over there, and they are doing the Lord's work. And what we do is before service, like preaching starts, we give out an offering box.
We take up an offering.
And basically all the students that do provide the offering, we provide all that money to the Lebanon church. So we don't do anything from taking that money away to us. It goes straight over there.
Yeah, we don't buy coffee with that money.
Exactly.
No. We take it up, and each month we write a check to Resurrection Church, and that money goes to help support their student ministry and what they do there to share the gospel with their students and transporting them back and forth and all those kind of things.
Right. A lot of it, it's funny you said that because I was thinking about that the other day. A lot of it goes to transportation to get people to be able to get to the ministry there. So it's really kind of awesome. And so, yeah, that's Tribe Midweek. That's a lot. And there's a lot that happens at Tribe Midweek. If your student doesn't come to Tribe Midweek, would love to have them come check it out. But remember, it is a little different kind of a chaos type of a thing. So prepare them if your student is has like an adverse reaction to chaos, just prepare them. But it's great. And here's the thing: some students come and they don't jump in the chaos; they just go sit down
and they hang out till service starts,
and
which is
that
perfectly fine.
So awesome! I love that. We have a number of students that just sit by themselves and read, or just hang out and wait, and it's okay.
Yep,
it's okay. And by the way, the snack shack is open, and you can buy food and snacks and all kinds of stuff there. So that's cool. All right, last thing we're going to talk about is Resonate.
Yes.
Resonate is our student choir, and it is led by the worship arts ministry at the church. Trey, Peyton, Rebecca, Sarah, they do a good job working with those guys. Mm-hmm. And if your student is not a part of that, but loves to sing or wants to learn how to sing, you need to get them at Resonate. And I think they meet at 4 o'clock. They meet at 4 o'clock in the sanctuary, and it's 6th through 12th graders. Mm-hmm. And so it's really awesome. What I love is that the students get to be around the folks that who I've grown to love a lot, the people in our worship arts ministry, and they are wonderful. They challenge them, and your student gets to learn how to sing with others and how to participate. And I think they are actually preparing for our Good Friday service for Easter. I think they have a part in that this coming year. So Resonate, get them in there. Did you sing in a choir when you were growing up? Did you sing?
Well, when I was in middle school, I went to a church, and our youth group was only like 12 people.
Okay.
So we did music specials, like we would learn a song and sing it for the church, but we didn't really have a choir per se. But I was in choir in school.
There you go. But it makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It does. You learn a lot by singing next to people and learning your different part of singing, so yeah, if you want to grow in that way, it would help.
Tim sings too, by the way.
I do not.
He does sing. He gets a little self-conscious, but he has a really good man's voice.
I used to sing in our kids' choir when I was younger.
And it makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah.
I tell people all the time that one of my loves and passions for music came from a little church in Swansea, South Carolina, where that church, when I was a middle schooler, let me sing in the adult choir. And I got to sing by a guy named Buck Maddox. He's with Jesus now. And he was a tenor, and he taught me how to sing loud, which you know I do. And he taught me how to sing harmonies, and really he just taught me how to love the local church. And it was awesome. And I would tell anybody that wants to learn to sing, like if you're a student and you're like, I want to sing, but I don't know if you need to join the choir. Mm-hmm. It will bring good singing out of you.
Yeah.
It does. It has a way of bringing...
And it'll teach you to sing loud without you being the sole person being heard.
Which is really good.
If you're a little bit nervous about that.
Yes, and it's really good. And it's a good group to be with. It's a good group to be with. So.
And you can meet other students.
There you go.
And then you won't be by yourself on a Wednesday night.
Look at that full circle. That.
Nice.
Full circle.
Community.
It's
community.
It's like the recycling. It goes around.
It goes around.
We recycle.
We recycle. I don't recycle.
I recycle.
You recycle?
The worms recycle.
I have a recycling bin.
Are you a crazy person? Like, this doesn't go here. This goes here. Okay.
No, I'm just like.
Have you ever gone to those restaurants?
They sort it.
I know. When you go to those restaurants and there's like multiple trash cans for different stuff, does that like freak you out? It freaks me out.
Yeah, I get a little confused.
I like what, but everything looks like trash.
I have a trash bag, so it kind of doesn't matter.
I'm just kidding. So if you're a recycling person and you think you can go to heaven through recycling, you're probably offended right now.
We forgive you.
Which lines up with what we talked about in life groups. Don't let people judge you based on your recycling habits.
Exactly right.
With that said,
yep.
We love you guys. Thank you for checking this out. Say bye, Rachel.
Bye.
Say bye, Tim.
See ya.
We love you. And dirty chai lattes where it at.